Tony Tone Show, Vintage Sound, 93.1 FM. Busy weekend. The Academy Awards are on Sunday night on ABC. A different kind of awards are going to be handed out at MrSkin.com. And the man behind that website, if you don't know what it is, I don't know if you should Google it at work. Probably not. On the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline, Mr. Skin. Hello.
Tony Tone.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing so good. You are on the radio right now. That's how we roll out here in Iowa, and it's
cool. Like it.
It's your very first time, and we have so much in common. Do you know this yet?
Yes, I know you. You know someone I know very well.
Well, not only that. So Pete McMurray, who's a friend of yours, I interned for him in 2005. But I'm also from Oak Park, Illinois.
Oh, are you really?
Yes, sir. Proud graduate of Oak Park River Forest High School.
Oh, as am I. I think I'm a little older than you, but yeah, I was there and grew up there, and pretty cool. Are you an Oak Parker or a River Forester?
So I'm an Oak Parker. My mom still lives on Clarence Avenue, right down the street from Ascension Catholic School.
I was baptized at Ascension.
No way! This is fantastic. So, how do you go from a good Catholic boy to MrSkin.com? Because
you want to make money.
Yeah, right. But it's the best idea ever. And for folks listening that aren't familiar with Mr. Skin, you had the idea to take an opportunity. You knew during every movie when an actress, like the exact point of the movie when an actress would be naked, and it's turned into this empire. I mean, I don't want to mess up the story, but that's kind of how it went, right?
Yeah, well, I started this this will be 18 years in August, and I was working at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and I always had this knowledge and ability. I studied nude scenes. I'd watch as many videos as I can, and as a kid, and I used to tape nude scenes onto other tapes, so I'd have just like compilations of nude scenes, and I was a little geeky, but a fan of it, And then all of a sudden the internet came around, and I met Pete McMurray and actually Harry Tynowitz too, and Harry invited me onto his radio show because he heard me in a bar rattling off times actresses were naked in movies. He thought it would be interesting on the radio, and it literally took off. And I raised a little money and started MrSkin.com on August 10th of 1999, and here we are almost 18 years later, and I get to do this for a living. I have 45 Skin employees in Chicago, and we had our best year ever in 2016, and 2017's off to an amazing start. So, what could I tell you? I never dreamed it would happen, but here we are.
It's such an incredible story, and this weekend you have totally coincided with another award show, but really the Mr. Skin Anatomy Awards are what people should really be paying attention to, I mean, in my opinion. Right? I mean, it's just...
The Oscars will have a lot of dull moments Sunday, but the Anatomy Awards, which we just posted at our website yesterday, we'll have no dull moments, and we have 43 total categories. And what it is I look at, just like the Oscars, they're looking at the best of 2016 in many different categories. Well, we're really looking at the best in sex and nudity from movies and television shows. And a lot of the awards we do every year, like Best Breasts, Best Lesbian Scene, Best Butt, all that. But then one of the fun things for me is being kind of a curator. What I mean by that is my guys go through every single movie and television show that comes out. We find the weirdest, craziest nude scenes, and we create awards so that we could show you these scenes. And like one example is Best Swingers. And the winner was Alexandra Daddario in a movie called Baked in Brooklyn. And if you don't know who she is, she'll be in the Baywatch movie coming out May 26th. She's going to play Summer Quinn in Baywatch, but she also was the girl in True Detective that did that amazing nude scene a couple of years ago.
That's right.
Yeah, and in what Best Swingers are is she has amazing. She won Best Breasts a couple of years ago from True Detective, but in this scene, her back is to the camera, and she's topless. Yet she has such beautiful, huge, natural breasts that they kind of swing to and fro, and from behind you see the swingage, and that's why she won Best Swingers. And it was a fun award and something you definitely want to check out, no question about it.
Is there really a category called Best Nude with Fruit Loops? Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that's a very important award. It's Kether Donahue and You're the Worst. And it's a show on FX. It's in the 3rd season. She's the best friend of Aya Cash, the star of the show, and she just broke up with her husband, so she was spending time at Aya Cash's house, and she was completely naked, eating Fruit Loops. And I just think it's so cool. When do you get to see a voluptuous girl like that, completely naked, eating Fruit Loops? So that won our award for Best Nude with Fruit Loops.
I don't know if I can ever look at Fruit Loops the same again, but I've always kind of been a Frosted Flakes guy, so maybe they'll show up next year.
I'd watch her eat Frosted Flakes, dude, also, just so you know. And I would make the award Best Nude with Frosted Flakes if I had to.
Tony the Tiger is rolling over in his grave somewhere,
Yes.
or he's so excited. So MrSkin.com is the website. Now, like the category that I'm the most curious about, and certainly I was on the website, but there are a lot of great categories, and I didn't want to spoil it for myself by looking through them all. So Mr. Skin, when it came to most shocking nudity, that's got to be a tough one to pick out because there's a lot.
There's a lot, yeah.
Right.
Well, I chose for most shocking this year, we try to do it every year, is Lena Dunham in Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And the scene I'm referring to is from season 5. They just started their 6th and final season on HBO in February. But last season, in season 5, there was a scene where Lena Dunham was teaching at a college, and she was screwing up. Everyone was mad at her, and she went into the dean's office and tried to recreate the Sharon Stone scene from Basic Instinct. The difference is when Sharon Stone did it, she ended up with her legs crossed again. Lena Dunham decided to just leave her legs open, and for a major star and a well-known actress in a popular TV series to do this, it's very shocking. And if you watch the scene, you're almost like, I can't believe she had the guts to do this scene. But Lena Dunham in Girls won our most shocking nude scene.
Well, hopefully she'll be on hand to accept her trophy. I have Mr. Skin pulled up, and your Mardi Gras special is fantastic. Complete access to Mr. Skin with an incredible deal, $48 for a year. So people listening, you need to check it out. And the entire Anatomy Awards, the categories, like you said, Mr. Skin, they're just fantastic. And I love the fact that, I don't know if it works where you sit around in a conference room and people throw out wacky ideas, but the
100, that's exactly how it works. Because we have to go through, we don't start, this list of 43 doesn't just appear. We start with 150 and have to, no pun intended, shave it down. And it's an amazing process because, there's actually it's not, fighting, not physical, but just a lot of debate back and forth of what should and shouldn't be in and what we could delete and what we should keep. And it's a ton of fun. I actually always think that I should do a reality show of just us trying to pick the Anatomy Awards. It would be a lot of fun.
I think it's a great idea. Again, people listening right now, you got to go to MrSkin.com, get signed up, and take a look at all the winners. And you're going to be a winner when you go there for the Anatomy Awards. I appreciate the time. It's always good to talk to a fellow OPRF grad on the radio. It doesn't happen that often.
Congratulations to you, and good luck in your radio career. It's great for young guys to be in radio. It seems like every guy that has a radio show these days is in his 50s, so this is awesome. I'm happy for you, Tony.
I appreciate it very much, sir. Have a great weekend, and congrats on another successful year and the Anatomy Awards. And everybody, again, go to MrSkin.com and get signed up right now. Have a great weekend, Skin. Thank you, sir.
You too, Tony. Take care, man.
Bye-bye.